Hello Sagittarius, congratulations on being the most liked video. Thank you so much for being active participants in these videos and liking and subscribing. And because of that, you get a free gift, which is some bonus content. I got some new tarot cards yesterday and I want to use them on this spread. So I'm going to do a special love reading. So I'm going to take out 9 cards and I'm going to read past, present and future, shadow and ego, influences and obstacles, as we would usually do, but this time focused definitely 100% on love, and we'll see what comes up. I am currently in a different location, as you can see. There's not usually windmills in my abandoned mansion. You can see the yellow on the broom. It is a gorgeously sunny day here in Fentorn. I'm nice to spend my Sunday here. Right, let's look at love messages for Sagittarius. I'm quite chuffed as well because I'm a Sagittarius, so and I've got a lot of Sagittarian placements. So for me, I'm like, thanks guys, because I get to read a bit more for myself too. One more shuffle, I think, actually. One more. Hello. Okay. First that's come up in your past position is the Hanged Muse, the Hanged Man, and the 9 of Voices, which is the 9 of Swords. You've been practicing surrender, but you're in need of a new perspective shift, and it's been causing you a great deal of anxiety. Like a lot of negative thoughts. You're being really hard on yourself, Sagittarius. You're saying nasty things to yourselves. Actually, this is coming in a bit more strongly. I'll show you the cards so you can understand. Okay, these beautiful cards, aren't they? The Muse Tarot deck. This is coming across as if dreams. You're getting messages through your dreams. A lot of messages through your dreams. And it's because you're in this state of indecision. There's a temporal space, a space of you existing in between that you're in right now. It's because you're in a period of transition. You're transforming into something new. Something is changing in your psyche. So a lot of messages are coming through your dreams. Dreams and sleep are going to be incredibly important to you for the next little while. These cards are awful quiet. They're clearly not suited my energies enough yet. Oh. Let's see present position. Oh, here we go. Justice. This is like the readdressing of balance. But in this deck, what this is saying to me quite clearly is the unveiling, like the peeling back of layers, getting to the heart of the matter and getting to the truth. You're currently undergoing this process of pulling back all these layers of yourself and finding out the true source of this pain. Future position, we've got, oh, that's too many cards. Oh. So yeah, you are going through a massive transformational process. You're not because your psyche and almost your physical being are not stable right now. I don't mean it's like you're unstable. I'm meaning like there's an instability that comes from that process of change. You're turning to GOO, which is something I've been talking about recently. You're turning to GOO and becoming fluid to then become the next thing. You're in that, it's like in that kind of a caterpillar, chrysalis, butterfly kind of stages. You're in your pupa, you're in your chrysalis just now. You're completely turning into fluid so that you can then reconstruct yourself into something else. So that'll feel very fluid, very unstable, but it's contained. And you're kind of peeling back these layers to find out what is the next stage. The future position is the Hermit. This is like when Jesus went into the desert for 40 days and 40 nights. You know, this is you taking your moment of solitude to understand what's going on. In the hero's journey, they would talk about that being you're kind of going into hell. I think it's going like, no, it's coming in clear. It's not going into hell. This is going in to face your first demon so you can bring something back for the rest of the community that will help them. This is your first act of heroism in your own journey. In your shadow position, we have Queen of Emotions, which is the Queen of Cups. And she's in reverse. What you're hiding from us right now. Oh, and the Knight of Emotions is the right way up beside it. What you're hiding from the world right now is that you do not feel worthy of receiving love, yet you're running around trying to find it. You are looking, you want to be loved, you're reaching out for love, but you do not feel like you're worthy of receiving it. You're hiding that. That's a vulnerability that you're hiding just now. Oh. Dynamic is the Page of Voices, which is messages, information. But from this, it's like, I get it as intelligence. You're needing more information for you to proceed. You're being blocked from it. And you have the Tower in reverse. Now in this deck, this card's reading to me like a force of destruction. I think this is how you feel. It's in reverse, so. Okay. See that little figure at top jumping off the rock? Things are feeling really unstable for you right now, and you just need to take that big leap. That's what's coming across. The ground you're standing on just now is fragile. The structures you've built for yourself, like the tower you usually would denote, you know how fragile it is. And it's like you no longer feel like you have to stay on terra firma. You're quite happy to jump off because you understand just how fragile this structure is. So you're quite happy to take a leap of faith because everything feels dangerous. Funnily enough, me saying that. Card that came out, as I said, that was the Fool, taking a leap of faith. Taking a leap of faith into the unknown. That's what you're showing everyone. It's like, I'm going to be a big, brave dog. I'm going to take risks. I'm going to take risks. I'm gonna go on journey this myself. This is my journey. This is my journey. This is what you're projecting to the world to hide this feeling that you're undeserving of love and have been running towards it. 5 of Emotions. You're now at a point where you've been so hurt that you're freezing over. You're not wanting to get hurt anymore. This is you, because you believe that you are not worthy of love. You're now no longer letting anyone else access it. So you're taking a leap of faith into the unknown. And that unknown being journeying yourself, which is something that scares you. Here's the Death card in reverse. Aha! You know what I was saying before about the chrysalis butterfly thing? This is the moth thing. You are projecting out that you are undergoing a form of transformation just now. I don't think it's necessarily a lie, or I don't think it's a falsity. I think it's true. I think you're undergoing, and you're being truthful with what you push out to the world. You're undergoing a deep, deep transformation just now. Like, the caterpillar is an essential part of the development stage of butterflies and moths, you know? I don't know if a caterpillar is actually a moth's initial stage as well, but it must be. is an essential stage, so you can't really hate yourself for being that way before. You just needed to go through a transformation, and that's you currently in that process of transformation. You are GOO. You are GOO just now. And that's good that you're GOO. It's part of the process. Influence is working in your favor. You're not leaving a situation that you really, really, really want to. Six of Voices, which is the Six of Swords. Like, that way round, that is like leaving a sinking ship, or running away from danger, moving away from danger, finding safety for yourself. It's in reverse, which means that there's a situation where you feel that you shouldn't be in, but you're not leaving. And that's a good thing. Let's see the dynamic in between. Come on, pals. Oh, just a second. It flew over here. Oh. The Muse of Voices. That's the King of Swords energy, but feminine, because it's all females in this. So, it came out upside down. So, using that air energy negatively. So the right way up, there we have the Muse of Voices is representing like using the wind, the air to your advantage to make you even more beautiful and even more dynamic and even more amazing. Using your intelligence cleverly. This is using it to someone's disadvantage, which is manipulation, confusion. This is a dynamic. I think you're being manipulated by someone. I think you've experienced that. Came up a lot yesterday. It was a lot of King of Swords in reverse. So I think there's someone in your midst who is manipulating you quite a bit, or has manipulated you, and it's affected your self-esteem. But this person was integral in the process, because you're going through this transformation now, which means that you're going from caterpillar to butterfly, or caterpillar to moth. I prefer moths. Moths are cooler. They're darker. Okay, obstacles working against you. Four of Voices, which is rest and recuperation. Four of Swords. That's working against you. Maybe within this time of rest, where you're blocking out love or partnership, which I don't think is a bad thing. You're also blocking out your intuition. I'm taking another card for that, because there's something going on with that. Right, so the right way up, the lovers, it shows two people. They're not together, they're separate. They're on the same path, but they're not near each other. They're quite far away from each other. They're connected by certain truths. This is in reverse. There's a blockage between you and another person. It's the High Priestess in reverse. So
High Priestess, that's mysteries, intuition, that feminine mysticism, secrets within femininity, which if you know how to access, is brilliant. But in verse. See, that moon crescent is poking into her left hand. Right where the stigmata would be. Your left hand represents reception, receiving information. You're receiving incorrect information from people. During this time of rest and recuperation, where what you really need is to your body to completely reset, because you are GOO right now. You are GOO. You are GOO and you need to reconfigure. You've got folk giving you incorrect information that sounds like feminine mysteries, feminine intuition-based ancient knowledge. That's what I'm thinking. Esoteric knowledge, ancient knowledge, that information that's coded in our DNA. Someone is, I think actually a few people are giving you some really incorrect information, which is really affecting you, making you feel like you aren't worthy of love. You are worthy of love. You are very, very, very worthy of love. But you also have a mission. And you also have a journey. And yet you feel separated from this person, and there's a whole blockage there. It's an external source, so somebody's messing with your noggin. See, even there. See, this chick here is like just chilling, and there's this little figure that's walking towards her while she's just chilling, while she's taking rest. That seems to me very ominous. I think someone is this muse of voices is trying to mess with you. An error-based person. Someone who has a lot of jealousy, compares themselves a lot to you. Right, I'm gonna take 3 more cards out as advice. Oh, you get a horse. Right, let's get some advice for Sagittarius for the coming week. Advice for Sagittarius, please. Ooh. Oh, a lot of fire. Knight of Inspiration, the 2 of Inspiration. That's the fire. It's wands. Knight of Emotions has come out. And the Justice card again. Oh. Came out sideways, I'm going to keep it there. Okay. Knight of Inspiration. That is Knight of Wands. That is running towards action. Taking action! Got fireworks. That's dynamicness. Dynamism? I don't know how to pronounce it. You're ready to charge forward. You're just in this state of GOO. Looking out for things on the horizon. This is looking out for the things. This is you looking out for your collaborator. Keep an eye open. It's saying charge forward with your mission. Keep an eye open. Charge forward with love too. That's 2 knights. Love and action. Love and action. Justice. Peel away the layers. Allow yourself to transform. Find out what's at the root core of you. 7 of Voices. There's trickery afoot. Someone is trying to manipulate you. Stay as this being here. That's highest you. Highest you knows the truth. If you're confused about stuff, it's suggesting don't go and ask other people for help. ask highest self. Highest self knows the answers. None of these other bitches know the answers. This highest self does, okay? The page of materials came out sideways. This is saying, hold in your head, in your mind's eye, hold in your eye what it is you want. Take inspiration from things around you. Hold that thought in your head and make it happen.
Oh, these cards are so beautiful. You know the answers. Don't listen to anyone else. Charge forward. Keep an eye out because something's coming for you. Peel away those layers. Charge forward with love and action. Love and action. And keep what you want securely in your mind's eye. Right, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you for being the most liked video, and hopefully see you next week for your next readings. I will include this beautiful deck, in my weekly readings from now on, because I think they're really good to use. And thank you so much for paying attention. Have a lovely day.